After almost 4 years of heartache, finally a breakthrough for a father who has long campaigned for his family's return.
It was quite overwhelming with joy. So yeah, it's hard to put in words exactly what you're feeling at that point in time.
This morning, Mr Debussey's daughter Mariam and her 3 young children were among 17 people who touched down in Sydney.
They've been living in one of the worst places in the world to be a child. I was in these camps in northeast Syria in June, and make no mistake, the only way we can guarantee their safety is to repatriate them right here to Australia.
Kurdish officials releasing this video, a senior Australian diplomat thanking the administration for providing shelter to the women and children.
The communication has been excellent and the facilitation arrangements have been careful and smooth.
In a statement, the Home Affairs Minister said, at all times the focus has been the safety and security of all Australians, as well as the safety of those involved in the operation. Informed by National Security Advice, the government has carefully considered the range of security, community and welfare factors in making the decision to repatriate. The opposition slamming the move.
I am concerned for the people of Australia. I am concerned about what will be put in place to make sure that these women and children are not in a position that they will cause any risk at all to Australian people.
The women today thanking the federal government, adding, "We want to express our regret for the trouble and hurt we have caused. We are willing to do whatever is asked of us by government authorities." In multicultural communities in Sydney's west, news of the repatriation has been met with serious concern. The Syrian diaspora here, many who fled their homeland to escape IS, say they're furious the federal government went ahead with the rescue mission.
I think it's a bit dangerous for us.
No excuse for them to go on there and then come back here.
And a lot of our community members are actually refugees that have been persecuted, had their homes burnt, family members killed, and they were persecuted and ran away from ISIS. And I think this traumatises them and brings a lot of bad memories for them.
But Mr Debussey, who is also a spokesperson for the group of Australians detained in Syria, believes the returning women do not pose a threat. He says most of the women were tricked or coerced into travelling to Syria.
They've been thoroughly assessed and vetted by security agencies, and they've recommended they come home. They've recommended that they're not a threat. And the best way for their future, for Australia's future, is for them to be here.
Law enforcement officials say they will continue to investigate any activity as the 17 Australian citizens remain in a secure location. For the roughly 40 women and children still detained in Syria, advocates expect they will also be repatriated soon. Lynn Evelyn, SBS World News.